or how
That
did you like
was
that?
pretty cool. Let me open it up one more time
Oh,
because
I never used the big shot.
yeah, it's space
Oh, yeah,
bar.
yeah. So if you the big shot, you have two capped big shots, and every time you kill a pink slime, it recharges one of your big shots, which those shoot one big projectile forward and clear slimes and puddles.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna try that right now.
Yeah, there will be a better UI kind of element that shows you how many big shots you have, but right now it's just that little counter, and it goes up to two and then stops.
I like that
So
you gave it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
I like
Yeah,
that you
that's
gave
perfect.
it. You gave the character life points instead of just having one hit then you're dead.
yeah, and I gave him a little animation of particle effects when you're getting hit. So
Nice.
Yeah, I
that'll
saw that.
change, but that's just a placeholder.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, so in intensive, like it gets you to use the big shot because you only have can only hold two. So basically, my idea was you have two, you use one to maybe get a pink, and then you're constantly like refilling your big shots while killing pinks, and while maybe you're also killing the other ones at the same time. And if you miss a pink and you only have like no big shots, then it's up to you to chase down a pink yourself and then refill.
Got it.
I love the pathing too. I think the red ones that they kind of run around the darker ones. I think that's great. That's really cool. Like that's one of the big they kind of feel alive in that sense. They're not just going right through each other. I think that's really cool. The subtle things, man. It's great. Um, yeah, I think so far pretty cool. The tankier ones have they're slower, which makes sense, but they kind of create a wall eventually of stuff.
Yeah,
Got to
that's
be
where the
careful about.
I added the big shot because that makes it's kind of satisfying to like plow a path through like six or seven gray ones that happen to clump up.
Yeah, I agree. Awesome. And then at the game over screen, pretty cool. I like it. Very basic for now, and yeah. Sorry, I was just like kind of playing around with it as we were talking, and I think it looks great. One thing that I wanted to go over, we just got the guy from Fiverr to I just sent the description and a base model for what the guy could look like. I know you had made something, but I found something as well on just looking through Google. I will, if you actually check it out in the 40 Flying Fish, I think I put it in Slime Game. I might have at least. Hold on, let me double
No,
check if
you
I
put it
did.
in
No, I
super
did not.
secret meeting.
Okay, copy image, Slime Game project. So, I sent this image to the guy, and I was like
I like
something
that.
similar to that. Yeah, right. This
Yeah.
makes sense. So he'll make it like up and down, left and right directional, and hopefully he just kind of gets it all in there. Is this a 32 by 32 pixel art, or is this 16 by 16? I think it's 32, right?
It's 32. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them change depending on their size, but the basis I have it set to 32. Yeah.
You have it set to 32. Okay,
Okay,
great.
cool.
Awesome. Good to know because we were getting a little confused with that, but that's only because our understanding of it's a little bit like, hey, SNES games were 16-bit and then Sega Genesis 30 and stuff like that. So, very cool. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
This
So the only
is
things I would need are maybe some ideas on like calculating scores, like how we want to add everything up. Like, will there be one high score? Will there be how it is now, where it just tracks how many of each you've killed? So that's kind of it's more of the like now that I've got the game made, it's more of like the theory around what is happening, and
yeah,
that I can take ideas and suggestions.
cool. I think
I
that
think it should have both, like how you have it divided now, and then be like on the other side, maybe a bar that goes vertical, adding all the points up. That's if like the pink slime is worth 4 points, the gray one is worth two, or just I guess just divide it up that way.
Yeah, so
yeah,
how many you've killed, it has that bar, and then your main score, the one that you could like share with other people or upload or whatever, would be kind
it
of
could just be a
combinations of
number.
all of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
it could just be a
number.
number because the bar is not going to make any sense for the main score. Yeah, just
Yeah, I was
share that
picturing
sheet.
like before, which is arcadey, and
Mhm.
the previous version, the was it was amount you killed times the amount of time you survived, and that was how I was calculating the score. So I might
That's
do
pretty
something
good.
similar, but instead of doing how many you've killed, it's how many each one you've killed has a different value. So like
Mhm.
purples are two, and you get oranges or whatever,
Yeah,
and then
keep
it'll
it
add them up
simple.
that way. Yeah. So then you just get one big high score, and I don't know, people like big numbers, so if it's in the hundreds of thousands, whatever.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And the
I got
pinks
3 billion. It's like, oh yeah, great, yeah.
and the pink one
Um,
should be pretty high
Yeah.
because of the scarcity of them. Cool.
all right. This
Uh,
is
oh, we did find a font on
Okay.
HIO.
Cool.
We could send
HI,
over.
yeah, it was free, so we were just like, all right, this is kind of cool. Hopefully it works out, and if it doesn't, we can look around, but it's got that same bit kind of feeling. Um, yeah, all right, yeah. So the font, can I share?
Yeah, I think I put multiple.
Share screen. Um, it's super simple. I mean, this is what it's going to look like. Um, it looked a little weird when we put it in the Photoshop document, so maybe it was just that moment, but I mean, it looks good otherwise. Like it had weird like transparent pixels, but Abaddon is it's like a pretty cool, and it was free for commercial use, and as you can see, it's like a pixel font. So it's got a little bit of serif going on, which is nice. So it gives a little bit of a playful look to it. For the most part, it's not too complicated, so it's easy to read.
Cool. So
So
I can add that. If I download that, I can just throw that into Game Maker and use that as a font. So if it
awesome.
works well, and if not, I'll look for something that's pixely, maybe that's free somewhere else if that
Sure.
happens to not work.
Yeah, we got it from itch.io, so there's quite a few there. And if you do find one that you really like, and it's like, you want to buy it, just let us know. They're like $2, so go crazy. uh, and yeah, I'll upload this to the um, to the document.
I think it's small enough to put on to the Discord channel.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'll just drop that in there then. There's a bold and a light version, so
Cool.
um, and they're both true type fonts, so they'll work on PC, of course. All right, cool. All right, let me stop that. Awesome. All right. Did you like the music that we kind of downloaded? Was it
Yeah,
good?
I think it works well. I haven't. It wasn't in the version I uploaded, but I played
Yeah.
around with it, and it sounds fine, and it
Yeah.
works well. So I can play with
Sweet.
different versions of it and see how it goes.
Sweet, sweet. Also,
So for the Friday
yeah,
version, I was just gonna say for the Friday version, I'll have something like basically a beta version that has like the sounds and everything playable.
cool. And
Cool.
the sound gallery was there too for the effects, so that's good. All right. That's very, very good. What was the one thing I was thinking of? Oh, do you have any audio software, or if you don't, do you use Premiere for audio sometimes?
I have Audacity for audio that I
Audacity?
use. Yeah.
Cool. Because I was gonna say, since this is very like basic music, if you find a track that maybe you want to speed up, that's also an option. Because I did notice that like after listening to it like a couple more times, that a couple of them were kind of slow. So if you want to get those like BPMs up, and then it might be cool sounding. It might be like kind of funky. Otherwise, yeah, I think
But
this is
just
coming
just
together really well. So that's
yeah,
good.
that's great. Just make sure you don't have a lot of caffeine in your system while listening to music, because then it's never gonna be fast enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is great. Yeah.
Uh,
Dude, this is wonderful. I'm
yeah.
I'm just really elated right now that this is coming together like so great and easily. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. I don't want anything crazy to happen. Which means that I think next steps for us, Kevin, is figuring out like getting Steam stuff ready to roll out.
Yeah.
So I can start on the whole process. Like I
S-
said, I started with the Apple thing, but it takes a little while. But we do have a DONS number, so that's good.
Well,
Uh,
here's the thing. Since the game is kind of we did it in 2 weeks, or you did it in 2 weeks, right? And it's we don't have anything to monetize on it as of yet, so I think we should just set it up on Steam for maybe free. I don't know if I think that's a good idea.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do free, or we could do like $1. You know what I'm saying? Like 99 cents is a pretty, I would say 99 cents, because I'll be honest with you, there's no real like free games. Okay, so the connotation that comes with Steam games when they're free is usually that there is monetization within it. That's like, hey, you're gonna buy stuff. It's a gotcha game, whatever. So if we charge like $1 or $2, they're gonna see, hey, small indie. Like I'll support small indie. Like me as a person who uses like Steam all the time, small indie, I'll pay a $2, $1 thing. So.
Well, I'll look through the Steam library and see if there's any like similar games that are, see what their price point is, and we could mimic that.
Sure. Um,
Yeah, I agree with that. Seeing that, if you see it, when I see a free game, I assume that there will be a membership or something that is tied to it, or you can buy gems for something.
Yeah, that's usually good.
But yeah, the Vampire Survivor, the one that's on Steam that I kind of based it off of, is $2.99 on Steam, and it's a buy and play kind of thing. So there is a market for like cheap $2 game, or even $1. And if I saw $1 game, I'd be like, yeah, I'd play it. And if I got an hour out of it, I'd be like, it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I think that's great. Cool. Yeah, I think we just need to get the Steam stuff going. And honestly, I don't think Steam is going to be that hard to set up, considering, we've seen a lot of people do it. So I think it should be fun.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of Steam is then you have to start. I mean, there's like getting screenshots set up, getting a description of the game, getting that kind of stuff, all around outside of just programming.
Oh, believe me, I'll type up something so like heart-wrenching, like make you cry about it in a world. It's gonna go like really, really dramatic, and then it's like a pixel game. So we can have
our advertisement could be the Mafia game.
Yeah, that's
you know how they advertise fake gameplay, and then the game is totally not like that.
Yeah, the level 100 Mafia boss.
Yeah. Wife gets run over by a car, and then the girlfriend runs away, and it's like, what's going on here? No, but I'm thinking that actually we could have cool retro game box art somehow. That would be really cool. We'd have to find again someone to do it, but that might be fun.
Cool.
Yeah. Or actually, no. Oh, I'll think of something. It'll be hilarious. But we'll consider it. We'll be good. Great. This is good. And I think I have all the sizes for Steam still for our last game, Future Girl Super Racer. I think I have like a whole layout.
Did we do a bunch for Milosh?
We did for Milosh as well.
Yeah. We could
oh well, Patsy and I did. Yeah.
Okay.
So we could just replicate that. Should be good.
Cool. And we're cool with the title Jetman Slime, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Jetman Slime, not
or Jetman Juice.
Jetman Juice. Yeah, there we go. Jetman's Juice
with a hyphen. Remember, can't be one word.
I mean, it can.
I don't want to get copywritten just because of some weird Japanese thing, Kevin.
I'm not gonna. All right, Jetman.
Apparently, Jetman, one word, is one of the original names for like Power Rangers, like some weird Power Ranger thing. So Bandai's weird, man. You never know.
Okay, Jetman's Shoes. Cool. So tasks for us would be to the Fiverr guy says he'll get it to us by Friday. So Fiverr guy character sheet.
Yeah. Character sheet. And his work looks decent, so it shouldn't be too crazy.
What else do we have to do? We sent him sound effects, right?
Yeah, so first up I have to add is the sound, some music and like sound effects. So slime getting hit, shooting, and then while you're getting hit. So there's a few sound effects I'm gonna have to add. That high score calculator, the font, and then basically, and then I need a sprite for when the slimes are crashed. Right now it's just a different color, but I have a smushed sprite that I can use that I haven't added
Right.
yet. So basically by Friday would be like what it is now with all this extra stuff added. And I want to do like go over it and add what my professor always called is the juice when you add like all the effects. So like screen shake, like when you're getting hit, like if you're at low health, the screen turns red, just things to make it like to distract the player that they're not just playing a really simple game. So those are the things I want to add. Maybe I would get to over like the weekend would be adding the juice.
Adding the juice. I like that.
Yeah. That's what there was this whole show talk we watched, like a 30-minute thing. And these guys showed us how to make Pong, and they added each layer of Pong. They would add a new layer of juice to it. And it would take like this simple Pong game to like, wow, this is like the coolest thing ever. But the gameplay is exactly the same.
Interesting.
So
interesting.
that's the treatment I want to give to it.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better than set dressing or like adding effects. Slapping in the juice is that's good. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the juice phase would be the weekend. So Friday I would have it basically beta phased minus juice.
Minus juice. Cool. All right. Sounds really, really good. Couldn't be happier. This is good. How you doing otherwise, Mike? Everything's good? Things at home good? Everything's
pretty good.
All right?
Yeah, I had my roommate came for the weekend that I hadn't seen in 2 years, so it was great catching up with him.
Shoot,
and he's a high school teacher now, so that was wild to find out.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a cool weekend, and now I'm just back to the grind.
Nice. Oh, you went to Cornell?
No, this is just a sweatshirt that my brother picked up on one of his soccer tournaments.
Oh, cool. I thought I was like, hey, whoa.
I went to Kenyon College.
Kenyon? Oh, cool.
Yeah, which is middle of nowhere, Ohio, but
still something, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Still something, and it gets you somewhere. I went to Baruch in the city, and Kevin went to SVA, also in the city. So SVA is awesome, though. Like, I mean, it's blown up so much. Like art school, when we started, like thinking about colleges, it was like not really that. People would like laugh at it, right? Art school, and now it's like it's huge. Like the graphics industry is huge. Like, Kevin, you made the best choice, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I was all over the place picking degrees. I was like, oh, maybe I'll be biology when I went to college. And I was like, well, everyone here does English, so maybe an English degree. But I was like, well, because everyone does English, I don't want to do an English degree. I was like, well, the art history kids get to go to Rome, so that could be kind of cool.
Yeah. I was bouncing all over the place too. That's why I went to Baruch for business, which it's still cool. Like I still remember some things here and there, but I barely cared about it. But here we are, right? So that's life. Life takes us in cool places. So awesome. So we'll have a meeting post beta, maybe Saturday or Friday, and we can talk about the beta on Friday if it's delivered then, or we can talk about it on Saturday once we get a chance to really get our hands in it. So
we could do if we want to meet Friday at 5. Then by then I would probably have the beta basically done, and I might even be working on adding the effects and stuff depending on how much I get done tomorrow and Friday.
Cool. Okay.
Awesome. But yeah, so 5 p.m. Friday I would have beta minus juice done.
Got it.
Beta minus juice. I like that.
And
cool.
Yeah, send your invoice in the W9.
Yeah, and then I'll get that to you on Friday.
Okay.
We want to give you money, man.
Yeah.
Take our money.
I have that thing I need to fill out.
Take our money, please. Yeah. All right, cool. Sounds good. All right. You have any questions or anything just for the next few days, or any requests that we need to kind of fill out? I know you've been kind of filling the Trello and doing everything, so all the progress is doing pretty well. But
yeah, no, I need to update the Trello because I haven't been on that in like a day. So other than that, no questions, and I'll just email you, or I'll probably do Discord. It's easier to reach you guys through, or
Discord's
faster. I would guess faster.
Yeah.
We're always on Discord, so yeah.
As long as you tag us and you just slap it in there in that form, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll start using that instead of emails.
Cool.
Better. Yeah. All right, man. Cool. All right.
Cool.
Take it
Sounds
easy.
Good.
Have a good one.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.